Okay guys, this is the correctives for Power Standard 4.2. 4.2 is evaluating into expressions or equations using a specific value. This page has 8 problems and we will be doing 3 of them together so that you can try the other 5 on your own. To start, we're going to be doing number 3. Number 3 says, determine the 31st term in the sequence defined by u sub n equals 5 minus 3 times the quantity of n minus 1. So as you notice, we're looking for the 31st term, and you're going to sub that into the n values. So as I'm doing this, you should be copying this onto your paper, and u sub 31 equals 5 minus 3 times the quantity of 31 minus 1. Notice in this problem, we do not need to use a calculator because we can follow order of operations. If you follow order of operations, the first thing you're going to do is what's in parentheses. So 31 minus 1 is 30. So u sub 31 equals 5 minus 3 times 30. Continuing to follow order of operations, we are going to multiply before we subtract. So 5 minus 90, and 5 minus 90 is negative 85. So therefore, u to the 31st term is equal to negative 85. Great job. If you notice, this is an arithmetic sequence because our n minus 1 is right next to our common difference. That's different than number 5, the next one we're doing, when the n minus 1 is in the exponent. So therefore, it's a geometric sequence. So in number 5, now we're going to be doing determine the 4th term in the sequence. So again, we're plugging in 4 to all the n's. In this case, we're going to start off the same way. u sub 4 equals negative 2 times the quantity 4/3 of 4 minus 1. Because you can do 4 minus 1 in your head, we are going to do negative 2 times 4/3 to the third. At this point, we can use our graphing calculator tool to help us with 4/3 to the third, or 4/3 cubed. So I'm going to go to the Desmos graphing calculator and type in negative 2 parentheses 4 divided by 3. If you divide, you'll get a fraction. And then I'm going to put in the exponent. The exponent we need is a 3 because 4 minus 1 was 3. And then our answer, if you see in this equal sign, is negative 4.740740 repeating. So when we go back, we're going to put this was equal to negative 4.740. And then if we want to write this nicely, the 4th term was equal to negative 4.740 repeating. So those are the basic ways to evaluate with explicit formulas. The only other way you might see is with a word problem. So if we skip down, we're going to go to number 8. Number 8 says, when Frank first starts running, he can run 50 kilometers. Each week after there, he triples the amount he's able to run. Use the explicit formula to below to predict the distance he can run after 9 weeks. And then the formula is given to us. Because the formula was given to us in all these problems, we already have it. So all we have to determine is after 9 weeks, what the amount would be. And you've guessed it, we're going to plug 9 in for the n's. So here we go. u sub 9 equals 150 times 3 to the 9 minus 1. What is 9 minus 1? 8. So 150 times 3 to the 8th. I don't know what 3 to the 8th is in my head, so therefore, I can just type this whole thing in a graphing calculator again. This time I'm going to use TI-84 in case that's the graphing calculator you use in class. So here, when I go, I'm going to type 150 parentheses 3, close my parentheses, and the caret button to the 8th, and then press enter. And my answer is 984,150. Again, if I were to do this, I press 150, parentheses are above the 8 and 9, and then the caret or exponent is below the clear button, and enter. 984,150. So I'm going to write that in. 984,150. And that was U sub 9. Because this is in context, we want to write this out in words. So therefore, we're going to say, after 9 weeks, Frank can run 9,804,150 kilometers. Dang, that's a lot. Hope you understood this lesson, and good luck on your retest.